Alright, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome in. If you're new here, welcome in, guys. I thank you for being here. Alright, if you have tuned in, there may be messages here for you. Okay, but only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Alright, if you're new to the channel, once again, welcome in. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate all of my subscribers. I appreciate your likes, your shares, your comments, right? I also appreciate greatly, I appreciate your support overall. I appreciate also your patience, all right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Let's see what we have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. All right, so if this part does not resonate with you and you are new here, you can go ahead and skip forward. Alright, this is an energy of burning and releasing. This is spiritual. Each card has a positive ritual on it. You would write that down on paper and you would set your intentions to release the negative energies. Give thanks to the Most High, Mother and Father, and your spiritual team for helping you to clear those negative energies. Right? And you would burn it. You would set fire to it. Of course, in a safe place. Okay? So let's see what possible energies need to be released. This is what I call the Declare and Decree deck. Okay, let's see what possible energies may need to be released here for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, everybody's not spiritual, just like everybody is not religious. Okay, I do apologize if I look a little rough this morning. However, we still gonna get these messages done, and I appreciate you for being here. Okay. So we have all unhealthy relationships, friendships, and associations are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. I got this, I believe, for the earth signs too, with all people, places, and situations, I believe. All people, places, and situations that no longer serve your highest good. So I think I got that for the earth signs. And now fire has something a little similar, right? Unhealthy relationships, friendships, and associations are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So there's something someone needs to consider here. So you want to write that down, set your intentions, right? To clear that energy and burn it. 242 on the timer. Okay, someone could be seeing synchronicities of 222, 2222. Or you could be seeing synchronicities of 4s, 4444 or 444. Just know that you are highly protected at this time. When you talk about 2s represents balance, harmony. Alright? Stability. Partnerships, relationships. Okay? The second card we have here, fire signs, is all demonic forces within my energy are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All demonic forces within my energy is destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You want to write that down. 33 on the timer, 333 on the timer. Somebody's in spiritual alignment. Okay? Someone is in alignment here. You are in alignment and you need to get demonic forces out of your energy because you are in alignment. You need to cut ties with unhealthy relationships, situationships, partnerships, friendships, co-workerships, relationships, third-party ships, whatever it is. We need to get rid of it. Because new things are happening, fire signs. That's what I feel. I feel new things are happening. So we need to get some demonic forces out of the energy. Get these energies out of the way. Right? Commanding all evil eye to go blind and all monitoring spirits to go deaf. Right? Only take what resonates with your fire signs and leave the rest. Some of you are definitely on the spiritual path. 333, you're in alignment. Definitely on the spiritual path. Hermit energy. Virgo energy. 6 of Pentacles, spiritual gifts, spiritual knowledge, but mostly spiritual gifts, tangible gifts. People being very generous to you and kind to you, giving. Okay? At this time. but only take what resonates and leave the rest. Somebody out there, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you got a stalker on your hands. Somebody out there, you got a stalker. Somebody's watching. Could just be social media too. Y'all on there, y'all on social media. You got Twitter and all of them. And you got Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, right? So you could be on social media. You could have a platform. I will share this with you though, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I will share this with you. If you do have a platform, if you do have Facebook or Instagram, just a word of knowledge here. Do not, or should I say for some, stop putting everything you do on social media. All of your plans, the things that you buy, the things that you accumulate for yourself materialistic wise, financially, even love. When you find new love, your new love don't have to, 6 on the timer. Lovers. Your new love don't have to be seen on purpose. If you get my drift. You don't have to purposely put your new car, your new house, your new home, your new outfit or your new purse or your new pair of shoes or, you don't have to put your business on social media. A lot of people like to do it. It's sort of become some type of, I don't know if I should even say tradition, but a lot of people are prone to putting their daily routine or their daily lives on social media. You wake up in the morning, you wake up to Facebook. Some people be even, hello Facebook, good morning y'all and all this. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you choose to do, that's your decision. But there's spiritual connection here and spiritual alignment, spiritual order, okay? And so when spiritual alignment is happening, spiritual order is happening, we did see the hermit on the break. There is spiritual wisdom and knowledge, but there's also spiritual path that's being exposed. Spirituality that's being exposed about oneself, about your own self. And even though you are highly protected, this is for someone. It's not for everyone, but it's definitely for someone. Be cautious of how much information you share on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it is that you do for as a platform, whatever it is that you may post, because a lot of people have a tendency to post every little thing that they do. And for someone, you need not to post every little thing that you do, because you have someone who's watching you who may not be a pleasant acquaintance, someone who wouldn't be a pleasant surprise if they were to show up in your energy, because they know every move you make and where you go and what you're doing throughout your day on social media, through social media, okay? And some of you may have broken up from relationships with people, right? To where y'all had each other's social media information, right? You post something, they can see it. They post something, you can see it. And sometimes we post out of jealousy, out of envy, out of spite. Everything don't need to be posted. Some things you need to keep to yourself because it consists of your protection to whoever that is for. This is for somebody. It consists of your protection because you got people who are full of chaos, drama, and things like that when it comes to your energy. Demonic forces within your energy. Unhealthy relationships, friendships. So that tells me family people, so-called family, friends, loved ones, lovers, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-co-worker, ex-energy, demonic energy, demonic forces, demonic ties, entities. They want to do what? Hold you down, hold you back, hold you away from what is inherently yours, okay? Away from new beginnings, away from new cycles happening in your life that's supposed to happen in your life, okay? So we don't want to post everything on social media because you don't know who's watching you. You don't know what people are doing or what they're siphoning up or what they're trying to do with that Page of Swords energy. You don't know what people have in mind, what they have under their sleeve, what they have on their mind, what's their thoughts. You don't know. So therefore, y'all excuse me, I had an issue here. Had to get rid of that real quick. Interference, and it's all good because these things that you choose to do or don't do will bring some type of change in your life, but you want change that's positive. So therefore you got to put out that positive energy. The positive energy is, let's keep some things to ourselves. We don't want to be spiteful. We don't want to do things just to make people jealous. We don't want to do things just to make people angry. We don't want to do things because people will start sending those energies to you. You'll start attracting jealousy, envy, which will start causing blockages trickling down into your energy, into other things in your life. So that's why it's not healthy to put everything on social media. I got a new car, everybody don't need to know. I got a new house, I just bought me a new home, everybody don't need to know. I just got a raise on the job. I was making $40,000, now I'm making $60,000. Everybody don't need to know. I just bought a new Louis Vuitton purse. Everybody don't need to know. I just got a new set of rims on my car. Everybody don't need to know. Okay? I just moved to this new house and I got me a lake house. I got a 12-12 on the timer. That's 3-3. Breaks down to 3-3. 3 and 3, that's 6. 6 of swords. I'm moving on. Everybody don't need to know you're moving on. That's not for everybody to know. Some people don't need to know your next move because they don't have good intentions for you. They're not wishing you well. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's coming out, so I'm going to tell you. Okay? You got people that are low-key chaotic. They got animosity for you. They got chaos within their energy. They can't wait to start up some drama. They can't wait to start an argument. They can't wait. You got some people in your energy that's petty. This for somebody. Yeah. Family situations. Chaos in the family. You see? Some of you need to make moves and you need to keep some things to yourself. Keep moving forward, 6 of Swords energy, but keep some things to yourself. If you're choosing to move, if you're choosing and planning to make a move, some type of big deal that you're doing, some things need to be kept to yourself at this time because everybody don't mean you well. And don't be spiteful because that's a negative energy. See? On the break. Entity. Demonic energies. Remember? Demonic forces in the energy. Some of you, this has to do with ex-lovers, ex-wives, ex-husband. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay? Somebody needs to make a decision here to cut ties with the demonic entity, a demonic force. And we don't really think about it because you're looking at the person. It's not the person. You got to look past the person and see the spirit that resides in that person. The spirit that lives in that person. Okay? And somebody knows this too. You're very aware that you need to cut ties and go in another direction. You're very aware of it, that you need to choose a different path. Somebody here knows they need to choose a different path. You being put in third-party situations or something like that, you need to choose a different path. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Something is totally unhealthy for someone when it comes to relationships, friendships, associationships, family dynamics. Something is unhealthy. Okay? But only take what resonates with you, fire signs, and leave the rest. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Time is fluid, right? Energy is fluid. Past, present, future energy. Some of y'all are single out there. Okay? You're single. And people want to stop you. Demonic forces want to stop you. They see you making it. They see you, balanced. They see you, independent, doing things on your own. You got to be careful out there. Stand in your truth. Speak your truth. Be clear. Put an end to these demonic connections. Put an end to it. End it. End it. Let's see what we got for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you have the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Five of Swords. The Fool card, the Moon, and the Four of Swords. Okay? Bottom of the deck. Okay? So something has definitely ended. Something is over. Some of you, this could also be in the workplace. 1616 on the timer is 7 and 7. 7 is a spiritual number. 7 is spiritual connection, spiritual enlightenment, but it also is spiritual disruption. Tower, 16 is the number of the tower. Breaks down to a 7, spiritual intervention. So someone here could have experienced some spiritual intervention lately because of a family dynamic, because of low vibrational energies that you could be dealing with or could have dealt with concerning a lover. And this lover could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Okay? Or possibly an air sign as well. Somebody's healing from a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy in the family dynamic that you possibly already separated from with the Ten of Swords. Okay? Somebody who is very low vibrational. Somebody who just wanted to win. They love to win. They love to win. And they love to lie. And guess what else they love? They love placing you in third-party energy. Because I don't know nobody that celebrates manipulation or lies or celebrate feeling defeated. Now, somebody could very well feel defeated with you, fire signs, because they can't get through to you no more. Because you've taken the time to reflect on what's real and what's not. You've taken the time to reflect on superficial energy or people who hold superficial energy. But see, also, you've overgiven, right? Queen of Cups energy. Giving too much, too nice, right? A little bit too giving, too overgiving, or even submissive to a certain extent. Something is definitely over, and somebody don't want it to be over. They don't want this ending to happen. I feel like somebody wants to try and control a situation concerning you, fire signs. They try to control a situation, or they want control, or they're the kind of person, in order for them to feel stable, they have to be in some kind of control. But that control comes from a very low vibrational place, Aquarius energy, with stalker alert, manipulation, lies. Somebody is quite trifling here. Okay? Hidden agendas concerning a family situation. Yeah, you see, somebody wants to hold on to you for dear life. And they only want to hold on to you because they just want to keep you in a low vibration with them. Somebody here could have very well been in a mutual situation, because it does say unhealthy associations. Okay? So somebody here could have literally experienced some family dynamic or some commitment, some level of commitment with a person, a water sign, possibly air sign as well, okay? or somebody with a lot of air in their chart, you could have experienced this person trying to invite you or lure you into an open relationship where there's 3 or more people. Let's say that, because a normal relationship is 2 people. So, and to me, baby, 3 is a crowd. But someone here could have experienced a toxic lover who thought it was okay to present to you an open relationship that consists of you collective, your partner, and a third person. And someone wanted you to be open to this. Okay? What they call it? Poly relationship, where it's 3 or more people. I've seen up to 4 people together in a relationship all together. Okay? I've seen 4 people do this. And if that's your preference, that's your business. You know, don't listen to me. If that's your preference, that's what you choose, that's your decision. Everybody chooses what they want. We have free will, right? So to each his own. But someone's trying to hold on to your energy because I feel like they were able to get you to open up in this particular setting, in this particular situationship. I feel like somebody was able to get you to open up and maybe even do some things spontaneously that you maybe didn't normally do in the bedroom. Okay? And this could have been a new experience with this person. In some kind of way, fire signs, this person, I feel, became a little bit too comfortable with you. 222 on the timer, 2202. A little bit too comfortable with what was, placed on the forefront as far as a spontaneous deal. It was either too open or too comfortable in this. Yeah, it's something maybe you tried with this person that made them a little too comfortable with you. And they either wanted to go even deeper with this situation, with the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Okay? And they may have enjoyed this a little bit too much to where they decided they wanted it to either continue or to go deeper. And it consists of more than 2 people, possibly even 3 people to 4 people. Poly relationship. Somebody has experienced this to where this has been offered and you may have agreed to it to some extent. It's possible here. I don't know for sure. Not saying that you have. Take it how it resonates. If this doesn't resonate with you, you shouldn't be watching. If this doesn't resonate with you and it doesn't make sense to you, then this message is not for you. This is only for who it's meant to resonate with, okay? And this energy here, this energy definitely expresses an open relationship for someone who allowed this type of energy. Okay, and somebody's either, I feel, addicted to that. They're addicted to what's been open and offered, and they don't want to let that go. They want to keep it the way it is, open, with more than 2 or 3 people involved. Okay? And they want to hold on to that for some of you. Somebody wants to hold on to that. And that's why they're watching your every move. Because they don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to heal. Right? Because if you start doing that, that's going to bring you out of that energy. Yeah, see, deception. This is an energy meant to keep you stuck in this open poly relationship, whatever this is. For somebody, this is an open relationship. For others of you, it could be open between 2 people, but it can also be open to where there's more than 2 people involved. Take how it resonates. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody offered somebody a poly relationship here. Definitely. Ace of Cups. And somebody is definitely a water sign is very comfortable with this. Or air sign. They are very comfortable with this. Aquarius energy. Libra energy. Cancer energy. Somebody's very Pisces energy. Somebody's very comfortable with the arrangement. They even looked at it as wish fulfillment, and it feels like they try to pull the veil over your eyes, collective, to get you to believe this is it. Like, this is the real deal. This is what's up. This is the way you should do this. This is what's best. This is what works. And yet, what do you get? Deception, lies, betrayal. Either somebody may have tried to talk you into this. Maybe you didn't fully agree to it. It could have been somebody made an agreement to this, only to find out that somebody becomes a little bit too aggressive, obsessive, or territorial. Okay? And wanted you to believe, collective, that this was the way to go. This was the greatest thing to do. You know, you're single, I'm single, they're single. Why don't we just all get together? Why don't we just, and I don't feel like it's a random thing. I feel like there have been some type of intimacy between two out of the group that haven't been exposed. That somebody don't know. It's something with intimacy between two that someone doesn't know about. It's being done behind the other person's back. Deceptive, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Okay? That's like 12 swords, 16 swords, that's 26 swords out here. Lots and lots of deception. That's like smiling in your face and putting a dagger right in your back at the same time. So you're dealing with someone also in your energy that's two-faced. And see, collective, you're single. 27 on a timer, that's 8, right? No, that's 9. So someone could be seeing synchronicities of 9s as well. There's something hidden, definitely a hidden agenda and some secrets here. And I'm picking up that someone has an intimacy issue and also an issue with sexuality. That's why they're so open to it. See, this energy is to keep you stuck. Someone here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, some water sign or air sign is trying to keep you stuck and trapped. They do not want to see you heal from this. They do not want to see you come out of this. They don't want to see you come and get over this kind of stuff, like overcome it. They are this. It's like a multitude of spirits, demonic spirits, and I do mean a multitude of demonic spirits. With all these swords, 20-something swords out here, 5 of Swords, Page of Swords, 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's over 20-something swords here. That's one hell of a liar. One hell of a gaslighter. One hell of a betrayer. Hell of a deception. And somebody definitely conceded. Now, fire signs, you could be very attractive here, right? You could be very fit, have a nice body, nice smooth skin, golden brown skin, light skin, I don't know, dark skin, whatever it is, you're beautiful, all right? You're beautiful, you're handsome, you're pretty, fine, sexy, well put together, whatever you want to call it. Fine as wine, whatever you want to call it, you're all that and then some, and maybe even who you're dealing with could be on that same level. But I do tell you this one thing, whatever open you got with this person, fire signs, whatever you got open with this person, whatever you had open with this person, whatever was going on sexually, this person's not trying to let it go. They ain't trying to let you go. But you have a new beginning out here, and it's like you're having to take a leap of faith or a risk or something here. But there's healing for you because of you seeing things I feel from a different perspective, but also you're just evaluating your life and what it is you want and don't want. Some of you may have agreed to this and didn't really want to agree to this at all, but you could have did it for stability reasons. But see, you're laying something to rest here also, and it could very well be all the deception and the lies and betrayal and whatever's going on behind your back as well. But you are very much admired, and many people admire you despite the jealousy, the envy, right, and the manipulation. Many people, this is why they carry this energy out with you, because they're intimidated by you, or they're definitely like inspired by you, but it's like a low-key hate or envy towards you for being a star, for being inspirational, for being a good person, for being a person that's grounded, for being a well-rounded person, for being a balanced person, for being stable, for being independent, for being well off, for being financially stable. You know, people envy you for that, for having more than them, right? For being grounded, for having more money than them, for having more material gain than them. People low-key will hate you for that. And they'll do spiteful things behind your back, including inviting other lovers in and things like that, and getting you to accept low vibrational things to where it keeps you small or keeps you stuck. Okay? 3131 on the timer. That's 4-4. 4 and 4. 8. The number of what? Abundance. Sitting real pretty. And someone may have been offered this little shenanigan of a family setting. Somebody may have offered it just for stability reasons. Fire signs, because you making good money and they trying to make their little money, but they may just want to do the bare minimum, and you making the most money, and they see you as somebody they can ride up off of, or hold on to, ride that coattail, live a good life. There are opportunities. You don't want, you see here, fire signs, this Ace of Pentacles, this is potential for financial gain. This is potential for material gain. Not that you don't already have it, but this is even more. 3232 on the timer. 5-5, which reduces to what? You add 5-5, that's a 10. 10 reduces to 1, new beginnings. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, fork in the road. So they watching because you planning, but they don't know what you planning. But for some reason, they're disappointed about what they're not able to find out. But it also, low-key, it upsets them as well. Somebody don't know what's going on in your energy, and whatever was offered, I feel like somebody just wants to keep you stuck, and they want to keep you in low vibration. Okay? Being very deceptive here with the 7 of Swords. Being very sneaky as well. Somebody's doing something behind your back, or they have. So keeping the secret of something. Something is hidden with the Moon and the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Something is hidden, the family secret, or relationship secret. Is like I said, it could be a little too open. Somebody's a little too open. Okay, yeah, I told you, 8 of Swords, they want to keep you stuck. Somebody want to keep you stuck in a situationship, man. And they don't want you to have no balance. I mean, you shall, but they don't want you to. But you have to see your way out. You have to lay some things to rest. And it could very well be certain relationships, no doubt. You have to lay it to rest. You have to. Because there's healing here. There's faith. There's hope. But it's like you have to be your own self-motivator first, fire signs. You have to motivate yourself. Keep up your confidence. There's something you're learning, I'm telling you. There's something you're learning about a hidden agenda or secret, family secret or something. There's something you're going to learn about or find out about. It's going to be exposed some kind of way. But you could also be learning a new skill. You can also be learning that you can make something happen on your own, that you don't have to depend on other people, or you don't have to create this so-called family dynamic that I feel like you may not want in the first place, because there's demonic energies within it that's going to really hold you back and keep you in this Eight of Swords energy. Yeah, Chariot, I feel like you're moving on, moving fast. Some of you are literally moving too, literally moving. There's a lot that you've also overcome. Obstacles, challenges created by other people who don't want to see you win. Likes to manipulate you or take advantage of you. They are the ones who want to win off the sweat of your brow. They want to win off of you. They want to hold on to your coattail. And it could be some draining water sign or air sign who's trying to pretend like, or want you to think that they're your Ace of Cups. But they are not. They are not your Ace of Cups. No. It's like you're reconsidering the offer. In the Four of Swords and in the Star energy, you're having hope and faith within yourself. You're believing in yourself. Not somebody with some offer that don't make sense or make you feel like you're stuck or confused, right? Offering up some kind of illusion along with lies and deception. Okay? Yeah, because see, even though this is ending and someone doesn't want it to end, by you ending it, it's going to help you to walk right into success and happiness. Something about you expressing your truth or making something very clear, but also seeing a person for who they really are. Okay? Somebody may have experienced this person bringing someone in the home, like I said, offering up this little situationship that has to do with a poly relationship, an open relationship. Somebody may have brought in an individual and thought you was really, really stupid, fire signs, and tried to make it seem like this person was somewhat related to them and they were just helping this person, when actually, when you were out, they were sleeping with this person. Okay? And it could have been all excited bringing this person in, making you think this is someone that they're choosing, and maybe you gave them permission to bring someone into the relationship. Whatever it is, it was somebody they were actually already sleeping with. Okay? Making you think they were just a friend or something like that. Okay? See? Instability, anxieties, worries, uncertain, unsure about your stability, your security. Okay? King of Wands. I don't know if it's you, fire signs, y'all could be taking action, because you do have this Two of Wands, which is choosing a different path, also planning, but yet being at the fork in the road where you need to make a decision. So it could be a King of Wands that has a lot of fire in it, a lot of air in that chart, or water, because you got the King of Wands down here with the Knight of Wands. This is definitely player energy. Or it could be you taking action to move on away from this after this Four of Swords energy. It could be you, fire signs, jumping into this King of Wands energy, taking action to move on. Because you see that this situationship is not going to work. You see that someone doesn't want this to end, but they're negative, low vibrational, and they've already caused an ending. So it's like they're trying to stop it from being over. But they just still want to have playtime with you. This is somebody that'll keep you confused. If this is not you taking action, which I feel like it is, if you are dealing with the fire sign, or like fire sign, it could be somebody that has a lot of air in their chart or a lot of water, or vice versa. You could be dealing with a water sign or air sign that has a lot of fire in their chart. And they ain't nothing more than player mode. They're nothing more than youngster. They're immature. They're not into building. They're into holding on to your energy so they can use your energy to build off of. They can use your energy to have a good life off of. It's like enjoying the fruits of your labor. Remember, you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, I know I saw it. Yeah, you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay? So someone here may not feel like they need to work very hard because of the position that you're already in. So whoever offered this little dynamic of this family setting, it's because of their own benefit. It's for them to benefit off of. Somebody here could be the male agenda, and it's two women he want to keep, together in the same household. That's poly. It could be a female who wants two fire signs or two men. It could be a air sign or a water sign. Okay, maybe this person is offering, that dynamic. But whatever it is, they're offering it for the wrong reasons. It has absolutely nothing to do with love or building a family or anything healthy. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with. It has everything to do with someone who really wants to live off of another, who wants to do the bare minimum. But because I'm fine, I'm sexy, I look good, I should be able to get whatever I want. I should be able to get people to do whatever I want them to do. I should be able to say jump, they just say how high. I want this, they give it to me. I see that, if I want it, I can have it, I can get it, because I look good, I look fly, I'm fine. I can have whatever I want, I can have any woman I want, I can have any man I want. Somebody's in this kind of an energy. Okay? And it's with someone who's very immature, they're just player energy, that's it. Non-committal. But it's like they'll feed you an illusion as if you're missing out on something. If you don't get with this or run it this way or do it this way. We can have more, we all live together. We can do this, and you may have very well not agreed to this, and because you haven't agreed to it, a person could be talking about you behind your back, trying to make you look bad, or trying to cause instability for you financially, or cause you to lose things financially, money or job or vehicle, because people do things spitefully. In this type of energy, it's an immature energy. They operate out of spite, impulse. I don't get what I want, so I'm going to act a fool. I don't get what I want, so I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that until I get what I want. You're going to give me what I want. And this is somebody who's very dominant in the bedroom. Yeah, they got good sex and they know how to stroke, but they don't know how to grow up and actually build the empire, be the emperor, right, to the potential empress. Okay? It's someone who wants to put on the big boy shoes or the big girl shoes or the big boy pants or the big girl pants, but they don't want to be held accountable for the size of those pants or the size of them shoes. They ain't fulfilling it. They can't fill the shoes, right? So all they doing is what? Making noise, prolonging and making noise, trying to hold on to your energy and hold you back. Don't want to see you go nowhere else because they don't want to see you take that money nowhere else. They don't want to see you take your financial gains and opportunities and potential for growth and financial, gain. They don't want you to take that nowhere else. They want you to, spend that with them. Let them spin it up for you. Take advantage of you and spin it up for you. So somebody's definitely trying to hold on to your fire signs, okay? But this person, they just got some fantasies in their mind and made up in their head. I'm surprised the devil card ain't out here, but it did come out on the break. When I broke the cards earlier, the devil energy came out. Okay? Yeah, there it is. Dang. Soon as I picked up the deck, devil on the top. First card out. Devil energy, just like I said. So this is a person who wants you to live this low vibrational life. Somebody wants financial control, sexual control, mental control, physical control. That's what somebody wants here. But your justice is to become unstuck. You got new beginnings, so you need to become unstuck. You have done some healing And while you're healing, this person's trying to come back into your energy because they know you're in this energy of detachment, healing yourself. You done already broke away from this, so somebody trying to come back around, they don't want it to be over with. That's how I feel. This is ended and it's done. You're planning to do something different. They don't want you to do that. You're planning to go in a different direction. They don't want you to do that either. They want you to remain in this Eight of Swords. But I feel like you've also laid this to rest. For some of you, if this is resonating with you, with someone trying to offer you into this type of dynamic, I feel like you've laid it to rest and you've made a final decision. You made up your mind that this is not something that you're going to participate in. Even if you tried it, you learned that you did not like it. Okay? You learned that you didn't like it and you wanted to get out of it. If that's the case, take it how it resonates. Eight of Wands, there's communication coming in. That communication consists of temptation. With spiritually, your higher self is going to give you warnings. Your higher self is going to feed you the knowledge, the intuition you need to see through this and to continue to move on. Right now, you are to receive downloads, spiritual wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual strength to continue to move away from this. Yeah, crown chakra, spiritual wisdom, knowledge, downloads. Some of you could be even having dreams and knowing that you have to come out of this because it's demonic forces within your energy that need to be released. Unhealthy relationships, such situationships, friendships need to be released. You need to speak your truth, say what you need to say, tell it like it is, say what you want and do not want. It's okay to say no, okay? And some of you, if you do have new love trying to come in, this person will definitely do everything they can to stop it. That's why you have to become unstuck. You have to see your way out of this, get out of it. And I feel like you will or you have already overcome it. I feel like it's something that you may have agreed to or you thought about it for a while and you decided, no, this is not what I want. No, I don't want this type of dynamic. No, I'm not into this type of relationship. And this person is like, no, you gonna stay here with me. No, you can't go nowhere. No, I'm gonna hold on to you. You know? And not only that, you inspire some of these people. They may not ever tell you. They may try to act like they're annoyed with you. They may try to act like you're causing them problems. But truth is, low-key, they're inspired by you. Because there's certain things you're willing to do and there's things you're not willing to do. Like you have boundaries, limitations, right? And if you don't, you better get some. Look at it, Aries. Do it your way. Aries energy, I called Aries, but this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Do it your way. Okay? You were never meant to fit in. Okay? Enough said. Spirit say you were never meant to fit in. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. I'll rest my case. Allow yourself to go and do that. Okay? Spirit say go do that. Get out of this. Go do that. But I feel like someone here, you could be a life path 4, you could be a life path 7 here. I feel like you are definitely laying this to rest. This is not something that you want. This is not what you want. You becoming unstuck. You getting away from a water sign or an air sign that possibly have a lot of fire in their chart, or vice versa. Could be a fire sign you're getting away from. Got a lot of water or air in their chart. Very flighty energy. Love to play games. Just want to have fun. Somebody just like to have fun and have sex with different people. Smoke and drink. Do the bare minimum. And yet they will pull off of your finances. Drain your energy. And yeah, that's right. They're very noisy. They make a lot of noise and don't be saying nothing at all. But they will drain your energy and leave you completely depleted. Okay? I feel like I done ran out of time, y'all. 49 on the timer. Vision. No confusion, no distractions. Okay? Because you're dealing with somebody that's more than likely younger than you, possibly. Doesn't have to be, but they have a very reckless energy about them. Very reckless and impulsive. Okay? For whoever this is resonating with. And this reckless and impulsive energy will keep you stuck if you allow it to. So keep a clear vision of your goal, fire signs. Clarity brings success. Keep a clear vision of your goal. Okay? Do not let situationships tempt you. Okay? Do not let situationships tempt you. Alright? Clarity brings success. Keep your vision of your goals. I hope that this was clear for y'all. I hope it made sense for y'all. And I hope that it brought clarity. Okay? And I hope overall the message was helpful to someone. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, I thank you guys. They go to B. I thank you guys for your support. Okay? And at the end of the day, always, I thank you for your patience. I'm sorry it took so long. Had to bring out the messages. It is what it is. But if you stayed this long, I do appreciate you once again. Till next time, fire signs, take care.